So we plan on rearing up anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000 chickens a week.
Okay.
Once we get going to full capacity, and even 20,000 chickens a week isn't our full capacity. We would be able to do a lot more, but we would have to lease other farms to do that. And we actually already have farmers lined up that's willing to lease us their farm space because they see our operation.
Okay.
And they see how huge it is.
Hello everybody, we're sitting here today in Kabaga with myself and my man David here from Detroit, another American here doing things in Rwanda, building. He had his real estate project he got going on here in Kigali. And then that's also he got a chicken hatchery that he's doing out in Nyamata area.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go out and check that out here in a little bit, but I just wanted to kind of just show you a little bit of what some expats, and we'll talk on our way out to ride. We're gonna talk and have a little discussion just to understand why him and his family moved out here to Rwanda, leaving Detroit in the United States. And you know, that's the great thing about what's happening here. All right. So he got his building construction. When did you start building your construction here, man?
Started building it early 2022. What we're looking at here is going to be a 6 apartments, 2 bedrooms, and we have a penthouse on top, which is a 3 bedroom. So a total of 7 apartments altogether.
All right, nice.
Harmony Village Suites is going to be the name.
What was the name again?
Harmony Village Suites.
All right, so look at this view, y'all. Kabaga, Rwanda. This is a pretty influential area of Rwanda that's growing very, very fast in this area. Look at the view. This is the backside view looking out of those apartments. Hillside, the land of 1,000 hills. Look at this, beautiful. Yeah.
And also the Kigali area is growing by a total of 200,000 residents every year. So that's huge. So the demand for housing here is huge.
200,000 residents a year, folks. Demand for housing is very huge here in Rwanda. How far is it away from the golf course? You know the golf course here.
Golf course 10 minutes away.
10 minutes from the golf course, Kigali Golf Course, which you've seen some of my other videos, which I'll be hitting the golf course probably this weekend, Friday or this weekend. Hitting the golf course myself, and I do some more videos from there. How far from the city center, you think?
City center, I would say about 15 minutes. Not far at all.
Not far at all. 15 minutes from the city center. Kigali Heights, where they got the mall, same about 15 minutes. Golf course, 10 minutes. Groceries, food, markets, 5 minutes.
Actually, golf course, 7 minutes to
7
be
minutes
exact.
golf minutes. Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much around anything you need, your say tops 15 minutes. You can get just about anything you need in Rwanda here in Kabaga.
Absolutely.
All right, David, so I see you moved here from Detroit, and you came in, you know, we already saw your real estate project you got going on, big things. Kind of give us a kind of idea, why did you move from Detroit to Rwanda, first of all?
Well, actually, when I first thought about moving, I never had, I didn't even have Africa in mind. How it started, I'm in an investment group, my brother and 2 other guys. And we have several real estate properties back in the Detroit area. And we applied for a loan, you know, just to see if we can expand, you know.
Right.
And the loan that we applied for, it was only $100,000, you know. All 4 of us had excellent credit, you know, so the bank told us their requirements. So we spent about 2 weeks getting all the paperwork, you know, titles and, you know, everything the banks require for a loan. But anyway, got all our paperwork together, submitted it, and we were denied, man. We were denied, and it broke my heart. So after we were denied, I just started looking into other investment opportunities. So I just Googled, man, next big business ventures or business opportunities, and technology and agriculture was at the top of the list. And I'm not a tech guy, so I just started researching agriculture and doing my research into agriculture. Agriculture in Africa ran hand in hand. So I'm like, man, Africa, I've always wanted to go to Africa, but I never thought about moving to Africa.
So you had never been to Africa before?
Never been to
Rwanda.
Africa.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Rwanda is my first and only country I've been to. But anyway, doing my research into Africa, you know, I started researching categories that any businessman or woman would research before investing, such as ease of doing business, land ownership for foreigners, safety, security, infrastructure, a couple other categories I researched. But anyway, out of all those categories, Rwanda was the only country that was consistently at the top of those categories. Either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only country consistently. So I said, man, let me go check out Rwanda.
So the key there is you did the research, bro.
I had to. Made a few business contacts before I came. Flew over, met with a few companies who were looking for investors, particularly agriculture. Made a couple of small investments. They panned out, paid off. And man, here I am today. I packed up my family, man. I got out of Detroit. I just felt my time was up, you know.
Right.
Sure.
Going out to the chicken hatchery, I had to be corrected. It's not near Mata where the chicken hatchery is at. It's in Kabuga, in the village of Rwanda. It's about 30 minutes from Kigali. Not far at all. Just be going down the dirt road now and getting on closer to the chicken hatchery. Got off the main road. Taking us back here.
We also met some good Chinese folks out here also. They run a brick making facility. And when our equipment arrived, we knew they had a bunch of backhoes and forklifts. You know, we were trying to pay them to use them to offload our equipment. And they sent their workers, man. They offloaded all our stuff for free. Didn't charge us a penny, you know?
Okay, nice.
Yeah, so they looked out for us.
Making nice with the neighbors.
Yeah, for sure. All right, what they're doing here, this is a Chinese brick making facility. What they do, they have a bunch of workers and they just dig the clay right out the earth right there. And they have little molds that they put the clay in to shape the bricks. And they build towers just like this. And what they do is they leave the bottom of the tower open and they stuff like a fireplace. They fire wood up, as you can see that hole right there. They stuff wood and like little flammable corn shucks. You can see the little leaves, and they set those on fire to dry the bricks. And once they dry, they turn red.
All right, so the chicken hatchery starts here in Harmon Village 100, and they partner up with Diamond Farms. And you say the chicken hatchery is on 5.5 hectares of land. In perspective for that, for you all in the U.S., where we use different metric system, that's 1 hectare is 2.2 acres. So that's a pretty large chicken hatchery.
Oh yeah. Yeah, free range areas. Our chickens can free range.
Okay, so free range organic chicken.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Right now, we're not doing free range right at the moment, but we do have that option available to us because we have so much land.
Okay.
Eventually, we will start doing free range chicken.
Okay, but your chickens still are organic.
Right, they're still organic feed, no chemicals and nothing that we feed our chickens. Everything we feed our chickens, you'll find right in your kitchen, such as fermented milk, honey, cabbage, carrots, and garlic water. And we take all those ingredients, turmeric also. Okay, what we have here is our shipping and receiving area. This is where the eggs and the DOCs are processed. These here are our hatching trays. These are the trays that we stick inside of the incubators.
Okay.
So we just stick the eggs in the slots, put them inside of the incubators, and the eggs sit inside of these for 14 days.
Okay.
After 14 days, we take the eggs out of the egg trays, and then we put them in these trays, which are called the hatching trays. And that way, once the eggs hatch, you know, the baby chicks won't hurt themselves. There's nothing, no obstacles that they have to go over. They just hatch and come out and they have a soft landing.
Okay.
And so that's that.
And you say right now you get your eggs, eggs and doing the hatching from someone else.
Yeah, we purchase our eggs either from Avigen, or what's the name of the other company? I forget the name of the other company, but it's 2 other companies. Easy Hatch is one of them.
Okay.
That we purchase our eggs from. This area here, this is the processing area.
Okay.
This is the vaccination area here. So once they come out the incubators, we vaccinate them. This is the vaccines here.
Okay.
Keep them inside the cooler. And here we have our vaccination machines here.
Okay.
So this is how we vaccinate. This is our vaccination machine.
Do all eggs have to be vaccinated, I guess, just for
Yes,
protecting
all chicks have to be vaccinated.
Required?
According to Rwanda law.
Rwanda law? Okay.
But we may have anywhere from 24 to 32 chicks
That'd
in
be
the
in
tray.
there? And each one of those trays have 24 to 32?
Yeah,
Okay.
each tray, and we just slide them in here just like this. And it'll just mist them. It'll be a nice spray mist, come down, spray for chicks.
Okay, so that's a vaccination to spray. It's not like a shot or something.
Well, this is the shot. We have
Okay.
2 shot machines right
Okay,
here.
so what's this to spray back? What is that?
Same thing.
Okay.
Same thing. It's whatever our preference is.
Okay.
So we have a small amount that we're vaccinating, or depending on which vaccinations we have in stock, we'll use the needle, the pricks,
Okay.
or we'll use the spray, which is a lot more convenient and faster.
Okay.
And so yeah. We have 12 incubators total. Each incubator has the capacity to hold up to 25,000 chicks.
So each one of these holds up to 25,000
Up to
chicks?
25,000 chicks.
How many incubators do you have?
We have 12 incubators total, so we have the capacity to incubate up to 300,000 chicks every 21 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the capacity you're trying to get up to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But we're going to put them in 7-day rotation, so every 7 days we'll be hatching 100,000 chicks.
Okay.
So that's how we're going to do it. But as you can see, these are the trays.
Okay.
And we just load them up on here. And 4 of these trays slides into 1 incubator.
Okay.
So as you can see, it's a 25,000. 4 total is 25,000 eggs total.
So 4 of these trays right here.
Yep, 4
Okay.
trays. Yep, so this is our incubator warehouse, as you can see, 12 incubators total. So we have a huge capacity.
So how do you transport these, the chicks from when they get here over to, we were gonna go soon, I guess, over to the slaughterhouse?
Yeah, we have a couple trolls, but we just take the trays and load them up.
Load them up and take them over there?
Do a few trips, take our time, you know.
Okay.
Yep, so it's a big process, big process.
So as you started to go up the scale, I know you were saying, you know, right now you're purchasing your eggs right now from other places. Your goal is, of course, to have your own hens and.
Yes, right now we have our own layer hens, but it's
Layer
going
hens.
to take 6 months for them to become mature. We ordered them at the end of September.
Okay.
So by March, they should be laying out. We should be laying our own eggs by March, and we'll be laying over 3,000 eggs a day. You know, a chicken.
3,000, wow.
A chicken can lay 1 egg every 26 hours. So we just round it off and say 1 egg a day.
Okay.
And we have a little over. Oh, sorry about that. We have a little over 3,000 layer hens.
Okay.
So we'll be laying 3,000 eggs a day is what we'll be producing.
Okay. Wow.
And whatever we do will be a fully integrated hatchery. We'll be selling table eggs. We'll be selling fertilized eggs for other farms to hatch on their own.
Okay.
If they have incubators, and we'll be selling day-old chicks. And also we'll be selling chicken meat as well.
So you'll be actually a supplier and a retail and a wholesaler.
Absolutely.
Okay,
absolutely.
good. That's good.
Fully integrated.
Once you get up in the morning. All right.
Yeah, fully integrated. That's what's going on. Yep. Now we have a little bit over 3,000 layer hens, and we have 450 roosters. So for every 1,000 layer hens we'll have roughly 150 roosters fertilizing 1,000 layer hens.
Okay. So 150 roosters can fertilize over 1,000 layer hens.
Absolutely.
All right, and fertilizing, for those of y'all meaning impregnating. We gonna keep it professional in business terms.
Right. And what we have here, these are our sheds. Each shed is roughly 12 meters by about 32 meters.
Okay.
And we have 3 sheds up top, so we will have 1,000 layer hens in each shed and roughly 150 roosters in each shed. So we'll be doing roughly about 3,000 eggs a day once our chickens get mature. And this is our garlic water. As you can see, we have garlic in water.
Okay.
And garlic is a natural antibiotic, which helps fight diseases before they even get started.
Okay. Good.
We give our chickens nothing but garlic water.
All right.
So this is just this is about half of our layer hens.
These are layer hens, okay?
Yeah, these are the layer hens. So
They got a little room to roam around because I've been to a chicken hatchery in Smithville, Virginia, where I live out in Hampton.
okay.
And they don't have any really, the way they have them, they all packed in. They don't have any way of moving around.
Yeah, but those are the ones that they're probably raising for chicken meat that they're getting ready to slaughter.
Right.
So we're breeding these specifically to lay eggs.
Okay, so these are on Pacific land, so they get to move around a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's specifically to lay eggs.
These are layer hens, all right.
I can show you more.
I said, what'd you say? I remember you told me about how you feed them.
Yeah,
Hold
the
on,
feed.
let me cut that up.
Our feed that we give them, we mix. Of course, we use the regular corn feed, but we take the regular corn feed, we mix it with fermented milk, honey, cabbage, carrots, turmeric, and we take all those ingredients and we mix it with garlic water. And what it does, it kind of swells it up like oatmeal.
Okay.
And doing it this way, what we found out is we're saving about 40% of the feed costs.
Okay.
So we're only spending about 60% of what a normal farmer would spend on feed doing it that way. So we're saving a lot of money.
And it actually seems like it's giving them some nutrition. Because you said, what was it? I mean, we had talked earlier about the corn. A lot of times people feed them corn. What's the difference between the corn feed and what you feed and how it works?
Well, you know, corn, it doesn't, is no nutritional value in corn. You know, it's all starch. So it's basically like a filler. It's just blowing the chickens up. You know, but when we mix it with honey and cabbage and fermented milk and carrots and turmeric and garlic water, you know, it adds nutritional value to it. So now your chickens are actually healthy.
Okay.
And what a lot of our customers tell us is that our chickens, the meat is very white. Not just the breast is white, but the legs and the thighs is also white.
Okay.
You know, so you can definitely see the quality difference and also taste the quality difference for sure.
All right. Good. So that research is definitely panning out for you, huh?
Absolutely.
And I'm assuming you get all these seems like the ingredients you talked about, all that stuff is easy to obtain here locally.
Yeah, you can find it right in your kitchen. Everything we feed our chickens is right in your kitchen.
All right.
And obtained locally.
Obtained locally, helping the local market.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is just what one of our sheds look like. We have 3 sheds up here total, so we'll have about 1,000 layer hens in each shed. And what we'll do, we're going to section off those 1,000 in groups of 100.
Okay.
You know, just in case for disease purposes, for quarantine purposes.
Okay.
You know, if one group gets sick, the whole group won't get sick. They'll already be quarantined off.
Right.
So they'll be in groups of 100 with 10 roosters.
Okay.
So that's how we're going to do it.
All right.
What we have here, this is our garden for our employees.
Okay.
Our employees live on site and we also feed them. So we got everything they need, tomatoes, corn, we're growing cabbage over there. We got banana trees right there. I even planted a couple of yellow lemon trees from the U.S. that I bought some seeds over.
Okay. Yeah, I know lemons are expensive. I look at it here. You know, lemon I heard was a hybrid anyway. Yeah. The yellow lemons.
It's actually not.
Yeah, it's not. I thought it was a hybrid.
No, I looked it up. It's
Did
not.
you? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I know that's expensive to find the yellow lemons here. The limes are, you know, you get those relatively inexpensive, whereas I think it's like 4,000 Rwandan francs per kilogram for the yellow ones.
Really?
And yeah, I can get to about 1,500 to 2,000 depending on where I go.
Okay.
For the limes, the green lemons, they call them lemons here, the green ones.
But yeah, I got like 60 yellow lemon trees that I'm getting ready to plant somewhere. I don't want to plant them here because we're actually leasing this land.
Okay.
So I have my own agricultural land, but it's just so far out.
Yeah.
You know, it's an hour and a half away from where I live and
Right.
it's 2 hours away from the site.
Right.
So I don't want to plant them that far away because everybody will be selling yellow lemons to me, you know?
Yeah, because that should have grown in there.
And what we have here, right past the tree line, this is going to be our free range area.
Oh, nice. So all this area from when you had the free range there, the chickens would be able to run around and do
Yep.
their thing.
Yep. And actually, our dogs that we have, we're going to train them to keep them safe, to keep the hawks and the birds away from swooping down and
Grabbing the chickens.
grabbing the chickens.
Okay.
So I got 3 dogs that we're going to train to do that.
Okay.
So, and we also have 2 free range areas. This is just one. And the other free range area is right on the other side of that fence line.
Okay.
They're both about the equal size.
Okay.
So you can see they're going to be able to come out here and have a lot of fun.
It'd be nice. So you'll be able to add the organic tag, then free range organic tag.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Nice. And what's the difference? I know you've done a lot of research. What is the difference for the chicken quality, value, or whatever from a free range chicken versus ones that's in?
The only thing that qualifies a chicken being free range is it has to come outside for 2 hours out of the day.
Okay.
And get exercise. So you got to take them out of the chicken coop, give them 2 hours of exercise in an open area like this, and that qualifies them as free range.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
And I guess it's probably like the same premise of like a prisoner in jail.
Probably so.
You got to go out and get that free sun,
Right.
help mentally, physically, spirit, and even from a chicken. Even though we don't think of a chicken that way, I'm assuming it probably help the chicken grow, be happier,
absolutely.
and less stress. Because just like we have stress, and I guess I'm assuming deliver hormones and chemicals to our body when we're in a stress environment. Having a free range chicken is going to make a healthier chicken.
Absolutely, it definitely will. Stress. I would think stress plays a lot of part when you got so many chickens cooped up all together, and when they get out, quite sure it's better for the meat, as well.
All right. So I like what you said about the quality of people saying they see the difference in the quality of your chicken from probably the feed that you give them. It's white, right? Because you can see tell the difference. Some chicken is rougher and tougher than others. And
Yeah, I wanted to. So we're planning on rearing up anywhere from 5,000 to 20,000 chickens a week.
Okay.
Once we get going to full capacity, and even 20,000 chickens a week isn't our full capacity. We would be able to do a lot more, but we would have to lease other farms to do that, and we actually already have farmers lined up that's willing to lease us their farm space because they see our operation.
Okay.
And they see how huge it is.
So basically, I'm saying I get more capital, more investment capital, things of that nature, loan. Even if somebody wants to, for instance, from investment capital partnership, I guess the opportunity. I told you I'm a financial consultant. There might be people looking just from a lending perspective to give you better rates than you can get here. Because what's currently is the interest rates that's right now in Rwanda. I know if I heard anywhere from 16 to 18% right now for lending
about
rate.
anywhere from 16 on up, 16% on up.
So anybody from an investment perspective, think about this. In a bank, the most you're going to get in the U.S. from a CD is probably 4 to 5%.
Okay.
So I'm just talking about for investment. Even somebody in that partnership, if you're not looking for partnership, they're not looking for partnership. I'm going to place a good investment, from a lending perspective, from being a lender, investment capital, there's an opportunity. I'm sure you're putting together investment packages or something. People that want to invest as a partnership or investment, that's an opportunity there. Even if you're getting 10% of your money.
Yeah, we're definitely entertaining investment ideas. So there's definitely room for an investor too. So yeah, if anybody wants to invest with us, we're definitely open to ideas right now.
Okay. All right, now we're going into the slaughterhouse. This is where the chickens come to their demise.
Yep. All right. This is the slaughterhouse, and also our cold storage unit is there.
Okay.
40-foot cold storage. So we take the chickens directly off the slaughter line, and we package them and put them in the cold storage unit, which is here.
All right, so show me how it happens when they come over here. What happens?
Okay.
Let's go walk me through it, yeah.
Okay, so the chickens, they arrive here, boom.
Okay.
What we do, we load them up right here. So we load them up right here.
They still alive?
Yeah, they're still alive, clucking and clucking and
Clucking
clucking
and clucking.
So as they get here, the workers,
They don't fight when you put them up there?
Oh yeah, they do.
They be fighting. They know what's happening?
Yeah, they do. But what we do is we slaughter at nighttime because at nighttime we notice that they're a lot calmer for some reason.
Okay.
So
there's a science to all of this, right?
yeah. What's that? Oh,
There's a science to all of this, right?
Right, exactly. So they're a lot calmer at nighttime. So we might load up anywhere from 10 to 20. A lot of the times 10, because we don't want to load up too many at one time.
Right.
So as the assembly line starts, we cut their throat. And this is the bleeder.
So you put them up here, you pin them up here. I guess their legs going here, something like
their
this.
legs going here.
Okay.
Yep. And once they come down, we cut their main vein. They bleed out in here for approximately 3 to 5 minutes.
Okay.
Before they reach.
So this is where the throat cutting starts, right here.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. And they bleed out into this tray. They're bleeding all the way around here, bleeding. And their blood is running in a container. And those are the half containers right there. That's what we use to catch all the blood.
The white containers here?
Yep.
Okay.
Those are our catch containers. And they come around here to the scald there.
Okay.
And in here, that's scalding hot water.
Okay.
And once they bleed out for 3 to 5 minutes, they're dead once they reach this area.
Okay.
And then they dip down into the scalding hot water, which scalds their feathers for about 60 seconds.
Okay.
And that softens up their feathers, and they then go through the defeathering.
Okay.
Scalding hot water. So here is is where they are defeathered.
Okay. So we scald them for about 60 seconds, and they come here and get defeathered.
Yep. So they right there. So they're defeathered. So these are just little rubber nipples that spin. As you can see, it's still a few feathers on them, and that just strips all the feathers off. The feathers fall down in the catch blue containers.
Okay.
And then once they're defeathered, they come here to the feet and head cutter. Okay. So this is the head cutter. We can move this up and down to the level. So the head slides through there, cuts off, and this is the feet cutter. The feet cutter is adjusted to cut their feet off, and then they come down here where they're gutted at. So we have two workers on this side, maybe 2 on that side, and they're gutting them, and their guts drop out, boom, roll here, fall out here, and all their guts is collected. And also, nothing is wasted, just so you know. We sell the feet, we sell the heads, we sell the blood, we sell the feathers.
What do people do with the blood? I'm curious. I was asking a question. What do they do with blood?
They use it as compost. They actually mix it with dirt. So they already have dirt ready to mix the blood and the heads, and they grind all that stuff up, and they use it as fertilizer. So
okay.
it's fertilizer. And we have farmers that's already lined up to buy everything, all the waste chicken. Okay. Farmers buy it all.
Okay.
And once it's all gutted and the heads and the feet is moved, we package it here.
Okay.
And we vacuum seal it. Our vacuum sealer is down here.
Okay.
This is our vacuum sealer here.
Okay.
And we vacuum seal 2 at a time, 2 chickens with the bags go in there, vacuum seal it. And from there we put it in the cold storage unit, which is right here.
Okay.
Right now, we also have our biggest contract is with Serena Hotel. Right now, they buy over 3 tons a week from us, so they buy up pretty much everything we have. And the demand for chicken is so huge here that we can't even keep up. We cannot keep up. And also we've been talking to Marriott Hotel. We're in active talks with them. We are also in active talks with a couple of other big brand names that I can't talk about because we have signed an NDA agreement. But also, Rwanda, I don't know how true the rumor is, but we are in the Poultry Association. There's a huge rumor going around that the country of Rwanda is getting ready to stop up to 70% of the poultry imports because they want local farmers like us and local chicken hatcheries like us to be able to supply the country, and it'll just be good for the country, you know?
Absolutely.
So that's where we're at right now. So we are actually actively looking for partners to come on in and join this chicken hatchery operation with us. So if anybody out there, man, wants to come on in and join us, as you can see, we have the equipment, we have the facilities, you know, we have the infrastructure in place, but we still need to do a little bit of growth and building, such as we need walls around the chicken hatchery. Right now, they're makeshift walls, but you know, it's good enough to get us by for now. But eventually, we want to do a total upgrade. So yeah, we're actively looking for partners. If anybody wants to come on in and join us, man, and go straight to the top with us. Sure.
All right. All right, just finished doing the tour of the chicken hatchery here in Rwanda. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. It's, they said it was 78 degrees up north, but it feels a little warmer than 78 degrees right now. But it's better than the 32 degrees in Northern Virginia, where I just came from. I'll take this 80 degrees and sweating. More so sweating today because I just did some hiking. So just to let y'all know, I've been hiking. So you see up there behind me, that's where they did the hens when I had the video of the hens. So this acre, we just pretty much hiked over pretty much 5.5 acres through the terrain. As you see, I had to switch into my boots. I had my boots on. If you look at my boots down there that I have on. Had to switch into my boots as I go through the different terrain coming through here. But it's just wonderful to be able to see other African Americans, or as I call it, Africans born in America, It's nice to see other Africans born in America doing things, and just to be able to come and make a difference to not only your motherland, but then make a difference to your own family. You know, my brother here came from Detroit. He has 9-year-old twins, wife. They left, you know, getting away from America. He said he loves it, his daughters love it, his wife loves it. You know, they love the country, the peace of mind, the ability to be able to live an inexpensive lifestyle. There's nothing like it at all. Nothing like being in Rwanda. Life is good in Kigali or in Rwanda.